And this site is really for the guy that has some technique already, has some skills, has some abilities, and it's like, all right, where do I go now? How do I make the most of this stuff and start really being creative with it? How can I start applying this stuff in a manner that's effectively assisting me in becoming, an artist, the most that I can be? So a simple thing you can do to try to remember this, just remember major tonality, which can be expressed in a chord or in a scale, is anything containing a major. When it's time to write a song, like, what's the first step? What happens when nothing's coming to mind? How do you develop your own style? How does the music industry really work? What happens after you put this cool demo together, these cool songs, you've got all this great guitar playing? Now what? Where do you go with it? Who do you take it to? I'm going to share with you every single thing I know about music. Things that people aren't talking about, like how do you put a pedal board together? How do you put a rack together? How do you get tone in the studio? How do you get tone live? In what way does getting tone in the studio differ from getting tone live? What are the best mics to use? What do I do with this riff that I've had for like 2 years and it's a cool riff, but I've never turned it into a song because I don't know where to go from here. These are all the kinds of things that we're going to be getting into. And just tons more. It's not just going to be one of those sites where, here's another lick that you can learn.
You're going to be a better player as a result, no doubt.
It's inspiring seeing people who are great at something, no matter what it is. So when I see someone start to really tap into their full potential and this greatness starts to take shape and come into form, it's really exciting. Obviously we're going to be talking about techniques and we're going to talk about music theory, different harmony ideas and things like that. But more importantly, it's how to take these things and become creative with them. For someone like me who's been teaching for 20 years, I can tell you there are a few things more satisfying than that. Seeing and hearing the results of someone whose dedication and desire has started to enable them to take these significant strides towards that kind of development. It's a great feeling knowing that I played some small part or maybe a big part in that development. And as a teacher, those are my proudest moments. One more to go, and then we're ready to make a movie.